Hi, my name is Scott DeShong. I'd like to thank you for the opportunity to speak with you today about who I am as a person and who I am as a leader. I'm from an educational family. Both my parents started their careers in education as high school teachers. My wife works at a local community college. In addition to that, I'm also the father of two sons. My initial goal was not to end up in school leadership. My initial goal was to join the business world. I did that immediately after college, and I learned just how important it was to me at that time to help others achieve their goals. I wasn't nearly as excited about meeting sales goals as I was about seeing other people succeed. So I took a little bit of a detour. I went back to school and I became a school counselor. I had an opportunity to work with students in the elementary and secondary school settings. So I worked with kids in grades K to 12. I worked with students in career and technical programs as well as students in alternative education programs. And that experience helped me come to know and understand how schools function as systems. Those systems are made up of many parts. All those parts are important, and in order for a system to meet its goals, it's important for all those parts to function together effectively and efficiently. I also got to coach basketball a lot during my time as a school counselor. I coached junior high, I coached varsity, and it reminded me just how important teams are to success. I think one thing about being part of a team is working together and being willing to accept whatever role is necessary to help an organization meet a common goal. I think another characteristic about teams is, and I think we all know this, that none of us is as smart as the entire room. So it's important to take advantage of working with one another in order to meet goals. And I know for me as a coach, I came to know and understand very quickly that I get much more joy in seeing others achieve their goals than I do in meeting my own goals. So being a coach really helped me develop a better concept of leadership and being part of a team. And my experience as a school counselor in combination with my experiences as being a coach and what I learned in doing that drove me into school leadership. I had an opportunity to be a middle school assistant principal, an elementary principal, and I've spent the majority of my career as a high school principal. So similar to my role as being a school counselor, I've had an opportunity to work with kids in grades K to 12 as a school administrator. I think as an administrator, as a leader, it's important to be a good listener. The person you're listening to should feel like they're the most important person in the room. I also feel that's important as a leader to follow the concept of servant leadership. It's important that we don't ask anyone to do something that we would not do ourselves. And I think it's important to show others in your organization your dedication and devotion to doing whatever it takes to achieve success. I ask the teachers that I work with to do three things. And first and foremost, I ask them to take a risk. I think it's great when teachers set an example by taking a risk with their students. I think we achieve the most learning when we're not successful the first time. And for teachers to model that with students, I think is very, very important. Another important element of taking a risk, I think, is showing students how important it is to be creative and to think of different solutions and different strategies based on the situation. I also ask teachers to be what is referred to as a first follower, meaning an idea or a concept doesn't become a movement until other people join in. So it kind of relates back to that idea of being part of a team. We need to be willing to join others in their work in order to support them and to make a movement out of what they've started. And third, and maybe most important, is the idea that we really should have fun in what we do. Education is hard work, but we're also very fortunate to go to work every day with children, whether those children are 5 or 15. It's a fun environment to be in, so we should take full advantage of being in that fun environment. We're very fortunate to work with families. Parents are their kids' first teachers. They know their kids 100 times better than we do. It's important for us to partner with them, as it's important for us to partner with members of our school community as well. Which brings me to what I believe to be the common purpose for all of our schools, and that is to create the best conditions for learning. If you really think about that purpose, we all play a part in creating the best conditions for learning. Whether you're the individual that drives the school bus, that cleans the school, that teaches calculus, or is the first grade teacher, we all contribute to creating the best conditions for learning. Whether you're the neighbor of the third grader or the parent of the 10th grader, we all play a part in creating the best conditions for learning. I'm excited as a school leader to join our school community in creating the best conditions for learning for the students of this school district. In summary, my experiences and my learning over time have allowed me to do a lot of things and have created a lot of excitement for this new role that I have. And I'm excited to work with you beginning today in creating the best conditions for learning in our school district. Thank you for your time.